Okay. How many have you talked with in the dating apps? How many so far?
5 or so.
And all of them cancel you last minute.
Not last minute, but canceled.
Now you feel like you are the problem, that something is wrong with
No,
you.
I've just always felt like I'm the problem. That's just how I grew up. Because I always mess up, or at least that's how I always feel. But we were going to get lunch here and go see a movie, but that never happened. You ever eat there?
What?
The place over there, I can't remember what it's called, Tops, I think.
No, but I don't mind trying. I'm trying it. But see, since you grew up thinking that you are the problem, so even if you were not the problem, something in your head gonna tell you you are the problem. You cannot control what those girls gonna tell to you, or if they're gonna show up or not. But you can control how you take it, and you tell yourself, "Well, I'm the problem. I'm the issue." Does that even help you at all?
It just makes me depressed, but I'm always depressed, so it doesn't really matter.
But you can try something else though. Depression is not your identity. No matter what you've been through in the past, you know.
I'm tired of trying.
I feel you. I don't know what to tell you but to be here and listen to you and maybe say something that might make you understand that you are not your depression. Those girls canceling on you. It's not on you. Maybe you are not what they were looking for, and that's okay. I'm not for everyone. Do you want to be for everyone?
No.
There you go. See, you came out of the house. You got dressed up because you were going to go to this cute date with this girl. She canceled you. Don't let that ruin your day. At least you out of the house, right? You offer me a candy. Now you smiling. See, there are good things. Don't always put the blame on you. And also, you blaming yourself. Does that make you feel any better? So why keep doing it? It doesn't feel good.
Why don't you become a therapist?
Oh, you think I'm a good therapist? Well, am I? Well, maybe that's my purpose in life.
I think you do great at it.
Well, thank you. How do you see yourself? If I was your mirror, what do you say to your mirror? What do you see when you look at yourself in the mirror? There is no right or wrong answer. Just say what you feel or what you think is true about you.
A depressed mess.
Okay. What else?
I can't really say the rest out loud because it's really depressing.
If you say it out loud, it's because that's what you feel. I'm not here to judge. Who am I to judge you?
I just don't know how to put it.
How old is you now?
Take a guess.
22?
Close.
24?
Close.
27? 26?
Oh.
25?
Oh.
21?
Everything but the right answer.
30?
Oh.
20? 21? 22? 23? 23? Okay.
Everything but the right answer.
Oh, at least I got it this time.
Another one?
For sure. See, and you nice. A part of you out here offering me candy, and this is the first time you met me. See, then you are not always the problem.
Life is about sharing.
But are you sharing love with yourself? Are you sharing compassion with yourself? Are you sharing forgiveness with yourself? No? Well, what if you start doing it? At least try it and see how it feels.
I try. It's just by the next day I wake up feeling like shit and blaming myself all over again. I came to Texas looking for a better start, but it's just been heartache and depression. And some days I just wake up wanting to end it all.
Please don't. Because if you do, what's gonna change?
I get out of the people's hair that I'm always bothering.
Well,
I
it's not
know everyone I work with, or at least that's That's what I'm told.
So you feel like you bother other people. But other people only exist because you exist. The same way other people matter, you matter too, you know? The same other people are worthy and powerful and useful. You are too. I bet you support your coworkers. I bet you want to hang out with your coworkers. I bet you see good things in your coworkers, right?
Sure.
Or some of them. Maybe not all of them.
Sure.
No?
We have the same dark sense of humor. Always joking about death and stuff like that.
But maybe that has to change. Because imagine if you keep surrounding yourself with the same things you're trying to get out of. You're never gonna get out of it. Because you keep going back. You talk about it, you think about it, you hang out with others that are about it. How you gonna get out if you're still doing it every single day?
What else am I supposed to do?
Try different.
I try different, but it always ends up at the same place.
Where?
Back to being depressed.
Did your depression started this year? When did it start?
I used to be on antidepressants when I was in high school.
So you were in high school, you were taking like antidepressants?
But my grandmother stopped picking up my prescription and stopped filling it because she didn't like what it was doing to me, because apparently she couldn't control me anymore. Because she was a very controlling individual.
You grew up with your grandmother? How was your environment when you were growing up? What do you remember about your childhood?
A lot of yelling, a lot of arguments. Someone always yelling at someone else. My grandmother, my mother, and my grandmother. Everyone always just constantly fighting. And it just has not changed. It's why I left.
You didn't choose to be born in that environment. And even if you did, that environment doesn't define you as a person.
I know.
You know, we all have a past. I have a past too. I struggle too. I cry too. I make mistakes too. I have things that I went through in my childhood that it took me years of crying by myself, years of understanding that, hey, let it go. It's hurting you, or it's breaking you. Let it go. Drop it until I drop it. And when I drop it, I realize, yeah, life is good in this side, where people are positive and encouraging and supportive to one another, and there's about love and about life and about prosperity and happiness. I want this side. I don't want the side of misery, people fighting, people screaming, people not loving me. I was done with it, so I went to the other side, and I have been in that side, and it's very beautiful, that side, and I love it, and I want to stay in that side because I did the work on me. Because I used to be like you and think that, oh, I'm the problem. Sometimes I was the problem because my attitude was bad. My reactions were bad. My thoughts were bad. So I had to tell myself, see, it's you, it's not other people. But after that, I work on myself, look at myself in the mirror. So I stopped lying to myself and understood that I already worked on myself for so many times. I realized then, oh, hold on, this whole time, the people around me were. Because environment is a big thing. Environment influences the way you act, the way you think, even the way you eat, even the way you dress, environment. So when I got out of that environment, everything started making more sense. So I realized I was never the problem. I was simply acting as the people around me were acting too. You scream, I scream. You cuss me, I cuss you out. You fight, I fight. So I was just reflecting what I was used to. But that wasn't me. No, nobody Nobody's nature is anger, depression, sadness, misery, brokenness, trauma. Nobody's nature is that. Our nature is love, peace, happiness. That's our nature.
It's hard to find and hard to look for.
Because some of us born into the wrong nature. But then are you gonna stay in there?
I'm trying my best to get out. But
And kudos to you for doing that. Thank you for not giving up. Because I know you have think about doing it so many times. Thank you for not. Thank you for being here. Giving me your candies, talking to me, listening to me, smiling with me. Thank you.
it's better than working, right?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Because I'm not standing around and talking whenever I'm at work.
Do you talk to yourself? Do you talk to yourself?
I don't say good things to myself.
Well, you talk to yourself.
Yes.
Okay, I do too. Why do you say good things to yourself?
I don't say good things to myself.
Why not?
There's nothing good about me.
How do you know that?
I haven't seen anything good.
Okay, we'll be standing here. You have seen a lot of people who pass by, right? Does any of them look like you?
No.
Talk like you?
No.
Dress like you?
No.
Smile like you? Cry like you? And you just say there's nothing good about you. Well, guess what? You are the unique persons sitting right there.
Well, I know I'm unique, and I know I'm not the best looking either.
Who said that?
A lot of people.
Oh, I thought people's opinion didn't matter because people's opinion are not who we are.
That's just how I feel, though.
And I respect you feeling that way because your feelings are valid. People's opinion. What are people's opinions to you? How do you feel about people's opinions? What are people's opinion? What? But you care about people's opinion? It matters to you?
Sometimes.
So when somebody says something negative to you,
It stays on my mind a while.
and when somebody says something positive to you,
It's there for a little bit.
why is that? Why do you think the negative stays longer?
An elephant never forgets, right? Fat joke.
See, an elephant never forgets?
It's a fat joke.
Wow. Now you want to make me... Anywho.
I'm calling myself that, not you.
Well, I'm not going to say those words to you. You're already talking so bad about yourself. I don't want to add more to the damage you are doing to yourself. But the good thing is that you talk to yourself. So if you can do the negative, you can also do the positive. Because you're already doing it, right? But you're already doing it. You're doing the damage. What if you start doing the healing? Instead of saying, I am. F-E-A-T, say.
I forgot my wallet at home. Thank you. Appreciate it. Sorry about that.
Star, I am good enough. Can you say that to yourself?
Because I know I'm not.
Try to say it.
I know I'm not.
Lie to yourself.
I'm always lying to myself.
Do it the positive way.
I do it in a positive way.
I lie to myself every day. You know what I tell myself every day? I tell myself I am wealthy. And I'm not. I'm wealthy. I lie to myself every day. I tell myself I am wealthy. I am rich. I am rich. Money work for me. I don't work for money. Money work for me. I don't work for money. I'm lying to myself every day. But because guess what? A lie repeated multiple times becomes the truth.
Nice hair, by the way.
Oh, my hair? Oh, thank you. I dyed myself too.
I just threw you off.
But I said the compliment.
I know. I'm just saying I threw you off.
But I threw the compliment though. So.
So what are you doing later? After you get off? Well, technically it looks like you're already off, but still.
Today, maybe me and my coworkers might go to an arcade, do something non-work related. You know, what about you? Do you have any plans for the afternoon?
Go home, play video games.
What? You have friends online?
Not places
You play game. How do you feel when you are playing those games and you are winning?
I just drown myself in those games.
You play because you're not trying to avoid reality or something. Does it work?
If the story is good enough. It's
Temporary.
like a good book.
But even a good book has a last page.
Then you just start all over again. Have you ever read The Outsiders?
No, but I think
You should really read it.
The Outliers. What is it about? What is it about?
Kids growing up in the 60s and 70s.
They have what? They have superpowers?
No. It's, do you know what greasers are?
Neither. You're gonna teach me a lot today, because I'm willing to learn.
Greaser was a term used for a guy who used to use a lot of grease in his hair to style it.
Okay.
In the 60s. And they had kind of a gang mentality.
Okay.
It's about young kids who are growing up like that, and they end up killing a kid in self-defense, and they run away because they're afraid they're about to get arrested, even though it was self-defense. Then they eventually come back to town after staying away for so long, and they run into the guys they were with that were friends with the guy they killed, and they try to kill them again.
Wow.
Then his best friend dies. His older brother goes off the deep end and commits suicide by cop, and that's how the movie ends.
That's a lot of pain.
But the story is there. I'm not going into all the detail because I haven't watched it in a while.
Okay.
But that's just what I remember about it.
Well, at least I know you ain't gonna end up like any of them. I know you ain't gonna remove yourself from this beauty of life. I know you ain't. Can you promise me that?
I've made that promise to some people, and I feel like I'm about to break it every day.
Well, promise that to one more person.
I can try to promise it.
I trust you. Stand on it.
I'll try.
Me, I keep my pinky promises. I take them to God.
I used to feel the same way until people started breaking them.
This is the first time you meet me. I never broke your promises. Give me the benefit of the doubt.
Well, instead of going out with your coworkers, you want to do something instead?
We can, definitely. But you make a promise. You're gonna be here for eternity. And also another promise, you're gonna talk to yourself nicely. Try to say I am good enough.
I will try.
Say I am good enough. If you say, I say. We're gonna go back and forth. I am good enough.
I am good enough.
I am powerful.
I am powerful.
I am wonderful.
I am wonderful.
I can do all things.
I can do all things.
I am a perfect creation.
I am a perfect creation.
Everything works out for my highest good. Everything works out for my highest good.
Want to get something to eat?
We are, that's what you say. Wow. It will get better. As you start changing the way you talk to yourself,
I just not realized I'm going to pay.
but it will get better. I believe in you. And I have faith in you.
Came to the welcome.